Let's learn trade together. Real example reading series. Trade cards are honest, and they tell us the truest information in their own unique way. When you sense the energy of the trade cards and understand the language of the trade cards, you will understand what they are saying. The trade cards that appear in this video are Nine of Swords, the Moon, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Justice. The main elements of this case are this. Dame Edna creator Barry Humphries dies at age 89. Canberra A. Australia Tony. Award-winning comedian Barry Humphries has died. He was 89. His death was confirmed Saturday by the Sydney hospital, where he spent several days with complications following hip surgery. He told the Sydney Morning Herald newspaper last month that his physiotherapy had been agony following his fall and hip replacement. It was the most ridiculous thing. Like all domestic incidents are. I was reaching for a book. My foot got caught on a rock or something, and down I went. Humphries said of his fall. Humphries has remained an active entertainer, touring Britain last year with his one-man show The Man Behind the Mask. For this case, I asked the trade cards to tell me something. Then these trade cards appeared. Nine of Swords, the Moon, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Justice. Now let's look specifically at what these trade cards are saying. First of all, the first card is Nine of Swords. On this card, there is a man sitting on the bed, holding his face in both hands, looking very distressed. So, what is this card talking about? It's actually telling us a person, combined with the content of the case. That person is Australian comedian Barry Humphries. This card is actually the state he was in before he died. The news said he underwent physiotherapy before his death, and that the surgery was consistently very painful. Nine of Swords is expressing his very painful state before his death. The next trade card is the Moon. What is this card telling us? We know that the moon shines by reflecting the sun, so the energy contained in the Moon card is not direct, but indirect. Corresponding to this case, the Moon card is telling us that Barry Humphries' physical condition is told to us through the media. In other words, we learn that the news of his physical condition is known through the media, not that he himself actively wants to make it public, but accidentally learned his physical condition during the media interview. This is the message that the Moon card is meant to convey to us. When I drew trade cards, the Moon card and the Ten of Swords appeared together. So what was Ten of Swords talking about? We can see a man on the card Ten of Swords who was hit by 10 swords and was lying on the ground, unable to move. Combined with the Moon card just now, this card is telling us what Barry Humphries told the media. What is the specific message? He fell, lying on the ground, unable to move. Let's look at the original text of the case. This is the most ridiculous thing. Like all domestic events, I reached for a book. My foot got stuck in the carpet or something, and I went down, Humphries said of his fall. The message that this Ten of Swords conveys to us fits very well with the scene where Barry Humphries falls. Once again, marveling at the accuracy of the trade cards. We read on, and then comes Ten of Wands. The people on the Ten of Wands struggled, but he still kept going. What is this card trying to tell us? In fact, it is still said that Barry Humphries, although he is in poor physical condition and very tired, but he still insists on doing his job. As the case says, he is still an active entertainer. Last year, he toured the UK with his solo show The Man Behind the Mask. The message that this chapter 10 conveys to us is the state of his tour before his death. The last card is Justice, and this card is an Arcana card, which means that the energy of this card is stronger. Here the Justice card is an evaluation of the life of Barry Humphries, combined with the 10 of Wands above. In the time before his death, he was still active on the stage, unleashing his talent, and was an admirable comedic performance artist. This Justice card sums up the comedian's doctor, giving him a fair evaluation. See, truest cards never lie. It tells us the truest information in its way, which is a big reason why I love truest. When you sense the energy of the truest cards and understand the language of the truest cards, you will understand what they are saying and what they are telling you. Well, this issue of truest learning content is all over. If you have any views or ideas about truest card reading, welcome to leave a message and comment. If you are also a truest lover, subscribe to my channel. Learn truest with me, and discover the mysteries of truest from real cases. See you next time.